Hey you guys, I hope you're having an awesome day so far today. First up, I hope that you guys have really been enjoying my 90s time capsule series. I'm going to have part 2 up for you guys very soon. I'm not done editing it yet though. It may end up being parts 2 and 3. I will let you know in the part 2 video if I end up making it to, like with a little note, if I end up making it into 2 parts, because I still have 2 hours of footage to edit, so that's a lot. But anyway, I love that you guys have been enjoying it so far. But today I'm here to share my July favorites, even though we're pretty far into August. I mean, it's August 6th already, but this month has been going insanely fast. August for me is as busy as December. It's one of the craziest months of the year because it's back to school and there's so much going on top of that. That's just like one thing after another. But before I completely lost track of the month, I wanted to pop in and show you guys my favorites. So I'm just going to kind of jump right into it. First up is what I'm wearing on my eyes, and this is an old favorite. Hardly anyone mentions this anymore, but it is still an amazing palette. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. As you can see, mine is very, very well loved, but this is what I used for my eye look today. And I think it's amazing when you want a palette that is really strong on the neutrals. Ever since dyeing my hair green, finding makeup that goes with it has been a bit of a challenge because I had been doing so much peach makeup throughout July to go with my pink hair, and it worked like perfectly. When I switched to green and tried doing the peach makeup, like in my 90s video, it's very contrasty, which is fine some days. Some days you really want to pop, but on other days when you kind of just want to tone it down a little bit, I'm kind of like, what goes well with green? You know, purple's going to contrast really strong. So I'm kind of stuck with neutrals when I want to tone down my look a little bit. So I just did kind of a soft glam eye look today, and I really love it. And I pulled this out for it because it's kind of one of those trusty palettes that if you want browns, like that's an excellent go-to palette. The other palette I've been loving this month is this one. This is the ColourPop Soul palette. This is where I was getting most of the peachy tones I was wearing all month from. This is just the prettiest freaking palette. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. It looks more neutral, but it's really very peachy, and then you have like the watermelon shades in the center. They're just gorgeous. I love this palette so much. I've seen the strawberry palette they came out with, and I'm like this freaking close to ordering it because it looks so cute. But then again, I'm like, pink's with my hair now. So I may hold off on that until I switch my hair color again and pinks look a little bit better. All right, let me see, what else do I have? The Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I had to give just another shout out to this because this has been saving my butt all freaking summer. Like this one I actually bought in Chicago for the concert back in May. Yeah, that was in May. Back in May, and I have been like using this constantly ever since then because it just helps keep everything so well in this crazy heat and humidity. It's been right around the high 80s, low 90s, pretty much all summer. We've had constant thunderstorms, so we've been having like 70–80% humidity as witnessed by my hair. I went outside today. It was really cute and curly earlier today, and then, well, the humidity got it. Like, can we make this for hair, please? Next thing is what I'm wearing on my eyelashes, and I swear I've mentioned this in nearly every favorites video lately, but this is the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. I freaking love this mascara. Like, it doesn't flake. It does smudge a little bit, but almost any mascara smudges on me just because my skin is very oily. This does have a pretty big brush. I wish it was slightly smaller, but it's just a very nice standard bristle brush. I found with my lashes, standard bristles tend to work better than like the rubbery bristles. And what I love about this is just like one coat of mascara and they look like my lashes really stand out. It's very thickening. And typically to get like this effect, I usually have to layer 2 different mascaras, usually a waterproof and a non-waterproof, which is usually what I go for when I don't wear false lashes. But lately I've been skipping that technique and skipping false lashes altogether. And I've just been going with this because it's like perfect. And this is a sample I've been working off of. And the little stubby like handle does not make it easy to work with. So I will probably be buying a full size of this pretty soon. Next up is the Farmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I've been using this all month. I am almost out of it. You might be able to see a little bit. It's really, really bright in here for some reason today. But I'm almost out of this, but I freaking love it. This is amazing. This is so, so good for taking off like layers and layers of thick makeup. I really, really like it. Will I repurchase it? Maybe. I have a couple other cleansing balms I want to try and see how I like them, but this is definitely like in one of my top favorite makeup removers that I have tried this year. And next is another sample from Sephora Playbox. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. Oh my goodness. I did not think anything could replace my Nuni Apple Butter Lip Mask. I like this better. It's thinner. It smells better. Like, I really like the berry scent in this. It reminds me of like Airheads. The Airheads candy, that's what this smells like to me. And it's just very, very light. It gets super duper thin. See? Whereas the Nuni Apple Butter was really, really, really thick. And often the apple butter would be gone in the morning off my lips. And this, as long as I'm not like rolling over constantly in my sleep, this will still be on my lips in the morning. So I'm a huge fan of this. I'll also use this during the day. And I like putting this on for about like 20 minutes or so to prep my lips before wearing something like a matte liquid lipstick, so my lips don't look all funky. But yeah, huge, huge fan of this. Definitely am planning on buying a full size. And ooh, this hair clippy. So I bought these at Sally's. I've seen like everyone using these. These are for sectioning your hair, for dyeing your hair, for curling your hair, for straightening your hair, for like if you're like me and you want like that heat of the shower all the way on your neck, but you don't want your conditioner washing out while your conditioner is setting, I'll use something like this now to clip up all my hair. It works great. What I love is, like, I've had the flat sectioning clips before. I have a couple of those that I was using when I cut hair, but this is so much better because look, you can like with the flat ones, it would just like stay open like this when you clipped it on a chunk of hair. With this, it like wraps around it. And it's got all the little teeth and stuff. This is so good. I got a pack of 4 of these at Sally's for like $5. I bought the cheap ones. I didn't buy the brand name ones. And I used these when I was dyeing my hair. I was able to hold up like every section because I section my hair into quarters when I dye it. And this was like absolutely freaking perfect. So I highly, highly recommend these little clippy things. They kind of look like little, I don't know, puppies or something. It looks kind of like an animal. I don't know. Anyway, I highly recommend these. They're awesome. All right, and my last like physical I can show you favorite is this. I bought this very recently because I was losing my freaking mind. This is a Samsung portable solid state hard drive. The one I got is 500 gigs. Yeah, I got the 500 gigabyte one because I wanted to be able to edit off of a portable drive. My laptop only has a 500 gig hard drive, but the majority of that is taken up by processing. It's taken up by photos I store on there, and raw video files eat up space so freaking fast. And I needed a drive that I could edit off of that was really, really fast, because for you to be able to edit video off of a drive, the drive itself has to be super, super quick. Otherwise, it's going to lag when you're trying to edit, which is a giant pain in the butt. So I researched and researched and researched and finally picked this up. It's super duper tiny, Like, it's freaking smaller than my phone. It's like half the size of my phone, and it's amazing. I love this. I edit off of this. All my raw footage goes straight onto this, plug it into my computer, I edit off of it, and then the final video files that I upload to YouTube end up staying on my computer, or when I build up enough of them, they go onto another separate backup drive. So if you do things like edit a lot of videos and you constantly find yourself with your hard disk is almost full, clear some files to continue message, go ahead and grab one of these. I really, really, really like it. Like, I'm very, very impressed with this. And just in case you're curious, I do have like all Apple products, and this works amazing on Macs. I read that you shouldn't install the software that comes with it, because that can like make issues with like this ring to your computer if you have a Mac. So I just didn't install the software. It's still on here if I need it, but all it is encryption software. And my video files aren't sensitive enough that I need to encrypt them. I don't keep it like anything sensitive enough on my computer that I need to encrypt it. But anyway, yeah, I highly, highly recommend this. I think it's a fantastic little thing. Oh, and this particular one I got, you can either use it with USB-C or USB 2 or 3. It comes with both cords, which is amazing. And my last favorites, like always, are music, movies and shows, and books. For music, it would probably be this playlist on Spotify. You see that? There we go. It's called Delcom Cafe. This is an amazing, amazing playlist. It's all Korean like cafe music. Like, it's all really, really calm and relaxing. So if you're stressed and you want something relaxing to listen to, like, this is absolutely perfect. And they change the songs on it fairly frequently. So if you find one that you really like, make sure to save it like to your own playlist, because they've changed out all the songs on here fairly recently, but it's really, really good. I love that. And I've also been loving the soundtrack to BTS World. And the game, of course, I'm still freaking obsessed with it. I ended up re-downloading it and kind of starting over because I made some mistakes in the beginning, and now I'm doing a little bit better at it. But I'm thinking about buying the BTS World album because there's a couple songs on there I absolutely freaking love. I really want to play it for you guys, but of course I can't because copyright. But Heartbeat. Seriously, look up that song. It's so good. Like, it makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Like, it's just the prettiest freaking song in the world. Like, I love it. So that's it for music. And then movies, I really haven't watched any new movies this month, but shows and books are the same thing. Game of Thrones. Me and my husband just started season 3. We are like majorly binge watching the series. It's so freaking good. And then I decided on my own to start reading the book because I'm far enough behind in the book that I'm not getting any spoilers for the show, but I wanted to see how closely the book was to the actual show. And in the beginning, at least so far, like where I'm at, like I just got to the point where Ned Stark goes bye-bye in the book. I know, you guys, if that's a spoiler for you, I am very sorry, but you are as late as me on catching up to things. Like, me and my husband were talking with each other, and he's like, I didn't think we'd watch this show, so I heard spoilers on the radio, so I kind of already know some of the stuff that's going to happen. I looked at him, I was like, I didn't think we were going to watch the show either, so I saw spoilers on Twitter, and I know some things that are going to happen too. So the good news is we both know what's going to happen in the series. But the book is so good. I'm amazed at how identical the book is to the series. And I freaking love when people do that. And I think it's because George R.R. Martin produced a lot of the series, like worked in the production team. And I've noticed that when they have the writer work in the production team, it's so much closer to the actual book. Like, I wish that all adaptations would keep the writer on set and really work with them that closely, because it makes it just so, so amazing. And I do have to admit, I thought it would change since last month. It hasn't. My favorite character is still Tyrion. Tyrion and Daenerys. But Tyrion, the guy has the best freaking lines in the entire show. The way he delivers those lines is freaking amazing. It makes me so, so happy. But anyway, you guys, that is everything for my July favorites. I hope that you guys found this somewhat entertaining. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the next video you guys will be seeing will be part 2 of my 90s childhood time capsule unboxing. So make sure to subscribe to catch that video. You guys can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm pretty much everywhere, and all the links for those are down below. And if you have a comment, question, or just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. Thank you guys so, so much for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye!